All right, so this is a 2003 Dyna Lowrider. It's the Anniversary Edition Harley Davidson. So I'm a Triumph guy, and I guess this is as good of any Harley as to have as your first time on a Harley, actually. And I'll take it for a little ride, and I'll tell you one thing, it sounds fantastic, of course. Last of the carbureted, as I understand. Nice bike. It's nice. It's a nice smooth ride. So let's check it out. Nice sounding machine right there. All right, so here it is, the 100th anniversary Harley Davidson. This is the first time I've been on a Harley Davidson, so it took me 100 years, I guess, but there it is. And this is one of the many bikes that is owned by, well, the horn works. It's owned by Tom, who owns Southern California motorcycles, Southern California Triumph, SoCal, Ducati, SoCal, Moto Guzzi now, Victory, Suzuki. He's got a bunch of stuff over there, and I've bought a bunch of bikes from that location. I'm a customer, and to tell you how nice these guys are, and you know what it's like to work with a a company that you know, one sign of a good company, I mean, not everybody's going to let you take the boss's bike out, but I told him, man, you know, that's a cool bike. You know, I said I'd love to ride that thing, and so like 5 days later, he actually sent me a text. I didn't know he had my cell phone number, so the owner sends me a text, and he says, "Hey, I brought my Harley for you to take it for a ride." And I go by there. I just, you know, I ran right down. I'm so great, and he says, "Here you go. Take it for as long as you want. Take it for the rest of the day. I don't care." And that's how cool those guys are. But I really appreciate it, and it's a nice experience. Not a big windshield guy, you know, but he said it comes right off. I don't mind. It's just an incredible sounding bike. I ride Thruxton, so I'm a little, my cruiser legs are a little rusty. It's very comfortable, and it's really smooth. I'm used to like putting my bike in sport mode and getting after it. This bike, you give it some gas and it's got a nice smooth delivery. It's not for speed, you know. It's got this nice, you know what you're buying it for. It's I don't want to say it's slow, but it's slow. It goes. The last of the carbureted. I like the handlebars. I like the how you sit in the bike and it fits you. very comfortable. Might have to get another cruiser. And this is a Dyna Lowrider 03 again. This would probably be a good choice if a guy that has owned a motorcycle, has raced motorcycles, is a master mechanic and all that for all his life. If it's good enough for him to own it and let me use it, I'm sure it's a good choice. Let's see how she does on the freeway. But yeah, I would say this in the safety sense. And it's funny because people have radios and all kinds of like DVD players and shit on their bikes, on cruisers. I feel like you want to have your shit together on all bikes in all riding scenarios, but you kind of need to have your shit together more on a cruiser than you do on a sport bike. Because I think sport bikes are like 10 times more agile. And I know there are people that can ride these things like amazing and great. But you do have to be a really good rider and really be able to handle a situation, because you've got this heavy bike that turns in a more sweeping fashion. It doesn't move like a sport bike or sport car for that matter, where it kind of, does this. This one kind of like, like that guy on his Gixxer. It's going about 65 miles an hour. Yeah! Ah! I give it the gas. It goes like nowhere. I was like, I'm gonna pass you, sucker! Well, it's a different type of riding. I have to thank Tom at Southern California Motorcycles for letting me take his bike out. He's got a T120. It's a 2016. It's the black edition. And I bet he's got a ton of bikes, but that one I know he's been riding. And he's got this Harley. I know he loves his Harley. Got some low-end torque there. But I really appreciate him letting me take it out. So now I know what it's like to be on the American dream. What happens is you instantly become a supporter of Donald Trump. Like, yeah, man, I got a Harley Davidson. Support Trump. Have a poster of Sarah Palin in a bikini on my garage wall. I'm just kidding. I can never figure out the turn signals. Like, are they on? Could be on the whole time. I'm at idle and the clutch lever kind of hops up and down. There's another benefit of Harley Davidson.